Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. So, I'm back with another requested reading, and this time the comment is: as for Trump, his health is very questionable. Everyone made a big fuss about Biden's age. What about Trump's age and incoherence? Or his obvious mental instability? How long does he have before the negative outcomes of economic, military, and political hit him and the Republicans? In short, you're right that a change is at the moment a potential rather than real. But that could change rapidly depending on what happens in the Middle East and Russia. Putin isn't immortal. If he goes and Musk is gone, Trump will totter. Enough Republicans could say, after some time, enough, no more, unless Trump abolishes the elections. They will take place for Congress in 2026. Okay, so let's start with Trump's mental health or mental instability. Let's see what's going on there. Okay, so we have Trump here and the external circumstances here. Fighting the Knight of Swords. Feisty energy, schizophrenia, the Two of Swords. Okay. Receptivity, the Queen of Cups. And on top we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, let's see the outside. Beyond the Illusion. This is the Judgment card. And this could also be the energy of him being judged by the outside world here. There's all those voices against him. Maybe Beyond the Illusion is like they start to see the truth. Courage. This is the Strength card. Adversity. It's strength, power. Let's see the cards. Ten of Wands, suppression. And the Star, silence. Okay, so from these cards here, the outside energies, the Judgment card and the Ten of Wands, they both have this energy of like the end of a phase, because the 10 is the last number, and then with the Judgment, this is going to the next stage. Something is ended and then you're going to the next phase. So there's this finality, or like the end of the rope. We could see the ropes here on this dude, and it's like everything, it's building up, it's building up, it's building up. All this tension, all this pressure, all this energy is intensifying, and it may get to a point where everything will just burst. And then we have the courage here. People will have to show strength, courage, resilience in the face of what's coming. Not give up hope. With the Star card, everything now looks so gloomy, looks so hopeless. But maybe it's important that we do not lose hope, no matter how bad it seems. Never give up. And as I said, with the Judgment card, it can also have this meaning of literal judgment. So these are the energies that Trump is facing. People's judgment and wrath. They've had enough. They reached the end point, the end of the road. And also with the Judgment card, it could be this idea of people seeing the truth, because it's called it beyond the illusion, like seeing through. So it could be a wake-up call for some people. And Trump, he's in a difficult position with this Two of Swords, schizophrenia, because you see this dude is kind of trapped there between the cliffs. And he's reacting to all of this with even more aggression, because we see him fighting. He's lashing out. This could be his desire to retaliate, to take revenge. So he becomes even more unhinged the more pressure he's facing here from the outside. But with this Queen of Cups, this could be a woman, an older woman, that may be advising him. It could be that woman. What's her face? Susan Willis? Well, I don't know. It's like Susan, I think it's her name. The campaign manager. Could be her. Advising him, and like being there for him to help him have control. So he has help, but even with all the help, he's still very reactive. He cannot control his impulses. And even though we have this Two of Pentacles here on top, which can mean a sense of balance despite the waves and the adversity, there's still this sense of control. But I feel like this balance here and stability, it's not one that is very, how to say, reliable, that it will last. I feel like it can shift at any moment, because we have this Two of Swords, schizophrenia, and this card kind of gives me the feeling of once something happens, he can snap or react quickly, or things can just go downhill fast once he's falling off from these cliffs. It's just one slip is enough, and poof, he falls like the coyote in the cartoon. Splash. So even though there is this sense of balance and control here, it's to me it feels like it's not reliable, like a change in a moment. Yeah, so this is what I can get about his mental state or mental health. There's someone helping him, but to me it feels unstable. So let's use the other cards. And let's ask about the Republicans. Because with the people collectively, we could see the pressure building up, the tension. It could be the anger, you know, with that Ten of Wands, because it's fire element, so it's collective anger. So yeah, there will be this unrest and all this energy. But I'm curious to see what we can expect when it comes to the Republicans that are in the Senate, in the House, these people that have power to make decisions. Will they turn on Trump? Will they continue with Trump? What's the energy there between them and Trump? We've done a reading about this. I think it was the last video, or among the last videos, and I could see that some of them might turn against Trump. But let's ask again, and let's see if we can get a confirmation or not. So let's see, what's the energy between Trump and the Republicans? Will they all support him, or will there be some that will go against him? Okay, so this is Trump, and these are the Republicans. Okay, so let's see. Trump. The High Priestess. The Eight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Ooh, and Justice. Let's see. The Republicans. The Four of Pentacles. This could be the money. Something about the money. Losses. Five of Cups. The Chariot. Let's see, the card on top, and the Seven of Pentacles. Hey, with the Seven of Pentacles, you know, it still might take some time, maybe for some people to finally make a decision. So definitely among these Republicans, there is huge disappointments and fears maybe when it comes to this, to money, to how they're impacted by Trump's decisions. But you know, with this, it's still a reluctance. So I can't see for sure that, yeah, that they will turn against him. It's pending. Something is pending. It's possible. But with Trump's cards here, we have the High Priestess. And this is about secrecy. It's like a hidden plan, something like this. For when he's trapped, because we see him here with this Eight of Swords, unable to move, put in a position where he feels cornered, trapped. And you know, when I'm looking at these two cards with the Justice and then the Knight of Wands, it could be something like martial law, because this is fighting back, aggression, war, intense energy. And then the Justice, it could be something like, you know, like martial law or something official. So you know, it might be a possibility if he's facing these challenges. So what I could see from his cards, both from this spread and the previous one, you know, he had the fighting, the Knight of Swords here, now he has the Knight of Wands. This guy will go all the way. He's not gonna back down. He's going to act aggressively. He will retaliate. And it seems like there's already this plan. This secrecy energy. He's expecting something already and he's prepared. Let's draw one more card for the Republicans and to see like if they will take a stand against Trump. when it will be needed. Because from this, I'm seeing a reluctance. Despite the disappointments and fears and losses, there's still a reluctance to take control. So let's see what they will do. Yeah, with the Judgment, they might, but with the Judgment, again, this is like energy of finality. So it's like they need to also reach the end of the rope, the end of the road for them, to finally realize that yes, this is it. This could be also like a wake-up call. So yeah, it's a high chance, it's a high possibility that some Republicans will turn against him, and maybe this will be the needed number. It is, they don't all have to turn against him, but at least a few, so that they could fight back and not allow him to do everything that he wants. But again, from Trump's energy, he's not going to just sit back. He's going to retaliate. He's going to poke even more. He's going to push for things. He's going to abuse his power. Yeah, so this is what I could get for this question so far. Now, let's see what will be. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.